Good day, everyone. I'm Albert Chen Rutlibot with my teammate Diana Jean Padel. Today, we will tackle about Module 6 feasibility assessments. Learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will explore the market potential of our color changing outlet using TAM, SAM, and SUM. Opportunity assessment, what you will do today. Assess how many businesses and households could benefit from safer outlets that visually warn about electrical load. Calculate the TAM, SAM, and SUM calculation of food industry. The TAM in the Philippines is 10,000 branches. The times 20 outlets times 100 is equals to 100 million. The sum in the Mindanao is 2,000 branches times 20 outlets. I-times siya sa 500 is equivalent siya sa 20 million. The sum in the Cagayan de Oro, 200 branches times 20 outlets times the 500 is equivalent sa 2 million. Opportunity size, what you will do today. Our opportunity size start with 2 million in CDO with the potential to grow to 20 million in the Mindanao and 100 million nationwide. Case discussion. Background of the case. The first is fast food chain consume high amounts of electricity. The second is outlets are often overloaded due to multiple appliances. The third is color changing electrical outlet proposed as a load indicator and safety solution. The statement of the problem is establishment like the food industry raised appliance damage and fire hazards because they cannot easily see when outlets are overloaded. Proposed solution. Color changing outlet that shift color depending on load. Pag green is safe na siya. Pag yellow is near maximum load. Pag red is overload or mo warning na siya. Help fast food in manager and staff monitor usage weekly. INT Technologies fundamental facts. What is competitive advantage? First is safety feature not commonly available in standard outlets. Second is prevents equipment damage and reduces fire risk. The third is builds trust with businesses through cost saving and plus safety. Opportunity assessment. First is growing fast food industry, higher demand and safe electrical system. The second is businesses value reliability plus prevention of downtime. The third is potential to expand beyond the food industry or household, offices, schools. Competitor analysis. The first is tradition outlets, no safety indicator. Second is surge protectors exist but no color coded load indicator. The third is competitive simple visual and affordable innovation. The market sizing is ang TAM some in some and CDO is roll out and CDO fast and internet outlet that visually warn users of overloads. Project team, a group of university students passionate about innovation and safety. We are motivated by the increasing cases of electrical fires and aim to deliver a practical, affordable solution for everyday users. Case context is venture explore how technology and design can address real life safety issues. It highlights key entrepreneurial lesson in market research, product differentiation, and customer validation applied in context of Philippines electrical safety. Trigger is the growing number of fire incidents caused by electrical overload inspired the idea. The second is rising demand for smart and safe electrical devices in the Philippines. The third is simple innovation that makes electrical safety visible and accessible to all. Dungan report,
Uh,
INT Technologies sequence of event. Early in 2024, the idea emerged after learning that 27% of local fire incidents were caused by electrical issues. Made in 2024 initial concept design outlets that change color based on load level using lead indicators and sensors. Late in 2024, prototypes developed and tested by early users. Positive feedback confirmed product usefulness. Early in 2025, market validation and interviews with 28 potential users showed high interest, especially from food services owner. Mid in 2025, product refinement and cost analysis completed. Project, market, and financial models establish future plan, launch through online marketplaces and hardware stored with expansion to smart app integration. Robert,
okay, so INT Technologies questions. So, pa-proceed na lang ko pala yung Bert. How did the founder Abhishek Rokta align INT's capabilities? So, the key points of the INT Technologies first is we have market sizing techniques. So, our techniques is methods used to estimate the potential customer base and revenue for a product or service. So, among customer feedback utilization, the process of gathering and analyzing customer feedback to improve products, services, and overall customer experience. And our adaptability and innovation, the ability to adjust to changing market conditions and customer needs while continuously developing new and improved products or services. And our strategic market entry, the plan approach for introducing a product or service into a new market. And our employee empowerment, giving employees the autonomy and resources to make decision and take ownership of their work. And lastly, we have leveraging USP, identifying and promoting the unique benefits that differentiate a product or services from its competitors. And so this is our key points. So we have learning from INT technologies, fast visibility, future forward. In specific market segments, identify niche market challengers, play to their strength, identify needs agility, future focused companies, and analyze market realistic targets, detailed research, clarity on TAM, SUM, and SOM, strategic adoption, and the strategic geographic expansion, identified lucrative underserved market in USA. And second is understood the needs of the new market. And the last is gaining market share by delivering promises. So, build a formidable reputation. First is personalized service, agility, reliability, innovation, and customer-centric approach. Okay, so as you can see, mani among core concept in this module. So among market sizing is it help estimate how large your potential market is, how many customer could use your product, and how much money they need to spend. Pakwan ako pala yung part. Dili lang makita ang ban. And ang among market sizing approaches, so such as top, uh, sorry, ang market sizing approaches na mo is different approaches one can take to size the market. Second is such as top-down based on industry data and bottom-up based on your own projections and assumptions. And lastly, sa mong core concept is kining benefits of market sizing. So dapat clear advantage of understand the size of the opportunity and how it can get you ahead. So first, natay set realistic sales and profit goals. Second is choose the right customer segments. And lastly, convince investors that your idea has potential. Next ko pala yung part. Okay, so how will you know if and how much money you are going to make it? Palig ako next part. Dili makita tong pinakauna. Okay, so is there a need? So, problem identification. You identified that 27% of fires in 2025 were caused by electrical overloading. This proves a real need for safer electrical outlets with overload indicators. So kinsa ang kinahanglan so si customer segments or si personas. Our primary customer are urban food service businesses that depends on reliable power. And we also identified potential future users, offices, schools, and household who all value safety and efficiency. So, is the need big, painful enough for them to pay? So, muna siya sa customer validation. So, based on our interview, 28 people, 13 in person, 15 online, and 24 agreed this problem is important. Users love the color changing indicator for its clarity and fire prevention benefit providing willingness to pay. Ini. How big can our business be? So, mo ni among market size. Nami diri tam, some, and some. So, ang among tama ni is ang Philippines, which is makakuan siya og 25 to 50 USD million per year. And ang sa among sum is 3 to 7 million year USD. So, ang among sum ani muni siya katong sa Cagayan de Oro 5 million in first 2 years. This shows your idea has strong commercial potential in the growing safety smart device market. Wala ko next part. Next po part. So, Why is market sizing important? So, market sizing is important because it helps you understand the potential and limits of your business idea. In this case, our color changing electrical outlets venture. So here is the importance of market sizing. So first, we need to identify the sufficient need. So many establishments face electrical fire risk from overloaded outlets. A clear market need exists for safer color changing electrical outlets that alert users before damage occurs. So potential is target market opportunities, growing awareness of electrical safety, and the rise of smart devices create strong demand in urban businesses and households. And our growth pathways, future expansion, potential to scale beyond food services, businesses into homes, schools, and offices with smart home integration. And the challenges here is market entry barriers, rising cost of electronic components, and limited consumer awareness may affect adoption, requiring strong education and marketing efforts. Ikaw na support.
Okay, saglit lang. The concept of discovery. Kana part ma, dunggan na part.
Uh,
Concept of discovery, venture concept. Color changing electrical outlets are innovative power outlets with lead indicators and load sensors that change color based on electrical load. This allows users to easily detect overloading and prevent overheating, equipment damage, and fire hazards. Inspiration of this concept discovery is it was inspired by reports showing that 27% of fires in early 2025 were caused by electrical issues, mainly overloaded outlets. This motivated the team to design a product that promotes safety through a simple visual alert system. The core idea is make electrical safety visible. The outlet provides real-time color warnings to inform users when a circuit is nearing overload, turning ordinary outlets into smart safety devices. The problem solved is the first is overload outlet that lead to fire risk. Second is lack of visual indicators and electrical safety. The third is expenses or complex monitoring system and unavailable to small businesses. Target users, food establishment, offices, schools, hospitals, and households that prioritize safe and efficient energy use. How do you how do we do marketing size? We will estimate our market size by identifying and quantifying potential customers who need safer electrical outlets that prevent overloading and fire risk. The target market is primary urban food businesses, mga uh, cafes, restaurant, or small eateries. The secondary is offices, schools, and households that value safety. Industry insight is 7% of fire in early 2025 were due to electrical issues or BFP and DOE data. Shows strong need and safer outlet. Potential customer is example the 10,000 food businesses in key cities. If 20% adopt our outlets in 3 years is mudagan siya og 2,000 customers. Market value is each customer spend 2,500 to 2,000 gitimes siya sa gitimes ang 2,500 is equals to 5 million in first 2 years. Next is let's estimate the market opportunity for. As you can see the figure, muna siya ang color changing electrical outlets nga normal siya. Note, don't fall into the everyday establishment by one. Example, if only 1% of all food industry in the Philippines buys our outlets, we will be a million peso company. This kind of assumption is unrealistic. Document of assumptions, market sizing is based on available report and logical estimates. It is not an exact science, so every figure must be supported by clear reasoning and data. Assumption for this example is each color changing outlet will be sold for 500 pesos. The market sizing top down, if this were the only safety focused electrical outlet available, how many customer per year would we have? Out of the total population of 10 million food industry, actively use multiple electrical outlets. Assuming each food industry has an average of 20 outlets, the total potential market would be 10 million food industry times siya sa 20 outlets is equivalent to 200 million outlets nationwide. Units sold per annum. If only 10% of households upgrade their outlets each year for safety purposes, that equals about outlets annually. Market sizing number 2. Let's assume that many consumers will not immediately replace their existing outlets because they still function well or are unaware of the risk of overloading. We must also consider competition from existing brands like Omni, Bilkins, and TP-Link that already sell regular or smart outlets. Additionally, some businesses may prioritize cost over safety, choosing cheaper standard outlets instead of safety enhanced ones. After this adjustment, the potential market decreases significantly. We estimate that around 2% of total households and establishment will adopt color changing outlets within the first few years. That equals approximately 560,000 potential customers in the Philippines, each purchasing an average of 3 outlets per year, resulting in units sold per annum is 1.68 million outlets. Market sizing number 3, the bottom up. Focus market due to limited startup resources and production capacity. The company will initially target only the top 5 cities in the Philippines. The first is market strategy. Targeted social media campaign will reach potential customers efficiently. The second is distribution channels. Sales will be made through the company website and partnered brick and mortar chemist shops. The sale target are year 1 is 10,000 unit per day. Year 2 is 20,000 per unit per day. Projected units sold approximately 11 million units over 2 years. So na food part.
Okay, so this is the sizing pyramid. In USD 25 to 50 million is mo ni siya mong tam si kuan siya sa Philippines. Then kining USD 3 to 7 million mo ni among sum sa Region 10 and kining 5 million nga sum na mo is ang Cagayan. And mo ni siya ang among product prototype. So market sizing. How do we gauge the demand? Okay, so by doing tam, sum, sum. So, gigani na mo siya pag-gauge. Same lang yung value sa tam and sum, sum. Next ko pala yung part. Okay, so, the total possible market for your product or service without limitation of geography, competition, distribution, or product features. Ang sum is the portion of your TAM that your product or service can reach given geographical constraints, regulations, capabilities, or etc. So, this serviceable, obtainable market, the portion of the market you can realistically capture in 2 to 4 years based on the current product plans, resources, and GTM activities, etc. Next ko part. So, muna ang value sa mong kwan. So, the market sizing, top-down, and bottom approach. So, natay addressability, fundamental understand of the market, company specifics, and known market specifics. The top-down approach starts with the large general market and then narrow it down to a specific segment or niche. The bottom-up is approach starts with a small specific market and then expands into larger general market. Ang kining understanding of macroeconomy ni siya katunay competitiveness and penetration, addressability. Next ko pala yung part. So, natay disadvantage of using only one approach. Sa top-down approach, relying solely on a top-down approach. So, first, lead to overestimation or underestimation of the market due to broad assumptions and generalizations. Second is demand depends on secondary data sources which may be outdated or not entirely relevant. And we have lacks and granular detail necessary to understand specific customer segments and local markets condition. And lastly, for the top-down approach is we have might overlook emerging trends and competitive dynamics. And sa atong bottom-up approach, relying solely on a bottom-up approach can be consuming expensive and challenging due to the necessity of gathering extensive primary data. Second is may focus to narrowly on specific segments. Third is may miss broader market trends. Lastly is the complexity and resources intensity required for a bottom-up analysis is immense. So here is the disadvantage of using only one approach. Next ko pala yung part. So, so that's it. Thank you so much sa pagpaminaw.